Hi there. In this video, we're going to look at how we can manage your collation in terms of the pages, and that's going to cover rearranging, rotating, splitting, all those kind of things. And then we're going to finish with how we can bookmark that project. So to start off, I've got 3 files in my collation. Now, if we wanted to put all of this financial statements at the bottom of my project, then I can just rearrange it like that and then click change order. So it's just set that up to how you want, and then that's going to move all of the pages of that file into that particular order. Now, sometimes you may not want to look at that in that level of detail. So you might want, well, in more detail, you might want to rearrange pages one by one. And a good example of that is possibly putting all the signing pages together. Now, the way that we can do that in PDFit is we can click on Manage Page here, and then we've got all these options. So if I wanted to rearrange individual pages, then I can click on this. Now, from within this screen, I can maximize it to make more pages show, and then I can also zoom it in, so I've got a bit more idea of what is actually on that page. Then for making an edit or rearrange to the order of our pages, it's just as simple as moving this around like that, and then that is going to update the page order of our project. Now, you'll notice here that it still says page 7. That is just to make sure that you know where that page came from, just so you've got a bit of visibility on where we're at. Cool. So that is how you can rearrange a page. The next thing to look at is how you can remove a page. So for example, if you have deleted double scanned a document, and there's a couple of blanks in there, and it's really easy to delete them. All you need to do is just click on that. And then that is going to delete those pages. If I click proceed, then that's going to remove them. If I click close, then that effectively just undoes all of those deletes that I've done. Then we've got a split range. So for example, if we had a massive document that's called 40 pages long, and we only wanted to take pages 5 to 15, then it's just a matter of going in here 5 to 15, and then we're going to be left with a 10-page project. Then we've got split page. So if we wanted to have a random selection of pages in here, or that we're going to be left with, let's say I want to take this one, this one, this one, and that one, then we've got a 4-page project now. Just to custom select the pages that you want to work on within this project. At the moment, we don't support a feature which is going to split into a new project, but it is something that we will work on in the future. So that is how you can do the splitting. And then finally, we've got rotate. So this is a handy feature for if you even, like if the scanner has got things the wrong way around, you can say, I want to rotate all pages or just my odds or evens or whatever. And then you can just use these little arrows on the side, which is going to change the rotation aspect of those pages. Cool. So finally, we've got bookmarks. And a bookmark, so this already has some applied. We can put in a random one. I might say, page 1 is a cover page, for example, like that. And then that's going to give me a new bookmark, or we can set up a template. And a template is a way that you can say that for a predefined template, let's say it's financials and 2 individual tax returns. You might have the balance sheet, income statement, and then the different income tax returns down the bottom at a predetermined page. Now, the downside to these is that it's not flexible. Like, it's not looking at what's on the page. It will be tied to whatever the template says. So it might be the balance sheet is at 5, the income statement's at 15, and then income return 1. is at 22, and income tax return 2 is at 29, for example. And obviously with different schedules and things, then that can be a little bit wrong. So what we came up with was this idea of file name bookmarks. And what that does is it's going to take the file name from our screen here and then put a bookmark in for the page, for the first page in that position for that file. So to click that, I can just click hide. Well, at the moment it's on, so I can click hide, and that's going to remove them. But I can click, just if I go back, I can click show, and then that's going to give me those 3 file name bookmarks. There is also the ability to edit those. So if I wanted to say, well, actually, we're going to move that to page 4, then I can, and that's easy. These are also dynamic, I'll call it, because what that means is if I was to use my rearrange function, then that will update the order or the position of that bookmark. It's not stuck on whatever page 1 it is. Okay, I hope that helps. If you've got any questions, feel free to get in touch with us. You do have a little submit a support ticket here, or you can go into our help center. Let me know if you've got any questions. Feel free to drop a comment below and we will get back to you. Thanks so much.